are places on Earth you wouldn't believe actually exist. A village perched on a cliff hanging between sky and stone in Spain. An island smaller than 2 football fields, yet home to an entire bustling community. A stone gate in the middle of the desert, where travelers pass through and never returned. There are cliffs that whisper history, springs that rise from the sands, and pine trees that have outlived the pyramids. This is not just a journey, it's a quest to uncover the most surreal wonders Earth has ever created. Are you ready to step into places that even maps can't fully explain? Let's begin this journey together with Wonders of Earth 360. Step into Baktapur, where time seems to have frozen in a medieval dream. This ancient noir city, just 13 kilometers from Kathmandu, is a labyrinth of red brick temples, winding alleys, and centuries-old artisan traditions. Baktapur is the only place in Nepal where the streets themselves are considered sacred. Locals sweep them every morning as an offering to the gods. The city is famous for its 55-window palace, a marvel of carved woodwork, and the towering Nyatapola Temple, the tallest pagoda in Nepal, built without a single nail. Don't miss the local delicacy, Juju Dao, king curd, a rich, creamy yogurt served in clay pots that locals swear tastes better under the Baktapur sun. In Baktapur, every corner tells a myth, every brick holds a prayer, and every visit feels like time travel. Deep in the canyons of Colorado's Mesa Verde National Park lies Cliff Palace, the largest cliff dwelling in North America, built over 800 years ago by the ancestral Puebloans. Carved directly into sandstone cliffs, this multi-story complex contains 150 rooms and 23 kivas, ceremonial chambers that connect heaven, earth, and ancestors. No wheels, no metal tools, just stone, fire, and ingenuity. Every brick was shaped by hand, every structure aligned with the sun and stars. Cliff Palace wasn't just a home, it was a spiritual stronghold. Scholars believe it was used for governance, rituals, and cosmic observation. Walking through it today is like stepping into an ancient whisper, where silence speaks and stones remember. Seen from above, the crescent moon spring looks like a miracle. A shimmering crescent-shaped pool nestled in the heart of the Gobi Desert, surrounded by towering sand dunes. Located just 6 kilometers from Dunhuang in China's Gansu province, this oasis has existed for over 2,000 years, defying the desert's thirst. What's surreal? Despite its fragile appearance, the spring never dries up, thanks to a hidden underground water system that keeps it alive. Travelers on the Silk Road once stopped here to rest, pray, and watch the moon's reflection dance on the water. Today, Crescent Moon Spring is a symbol of harmony, where water meets sand and legend meets landscape. Crete isn't just an island, it's a living tapestry woven from ancient myths, rugged mountains, and Mediterranean soul. This is the birthplace of Zeus, king of the Greek gods, and home to the labyrinth of Knossos, where the mythical Minotaur once roamed. Hike through the Samaria Gorge, one of Europe's longest canyons, where cliffs whisper ancient winds and wild goats balance on impossible ledges. What's stranger? In some villages, people still speak Cretan Greek dialects that sound closer to ancient language than modern Greek. Crete is where legends walk, time bends, and even the sea seems to hum with stories. High in the White Mountains of California, bristlecone pines twist and spiral like ancient guardians of time. Some are over 4,800 years old, older than the pyramids of Egypt. These trees thrive where almost nothing else can. In rocky soil, icy winds, and brutal isolation, their wood is so dense and resin-filled that it resists decay for millennia. The most famous, named Methuselah, was once the oldest known tree on Earth, and its exact location remains secret to protect it. In a world obsessed with speed, bristlecone pines are slow-motion miracles, growing less than an inch per century. Touch one, and you touch living history written in bark and wind. Perched dramatically on a narrow basalt cliff nearly 50 meters high, Castelfollet della Rocca looks like it's been carved by giants, a village balancing between heaven and earth. Formed by ancient lava flows from two volcanic eruptions, the cliff beneath the village is a natural fortress sculpted by fire and time. The village itself is only a few hundred meters long, with stone houses built right up to the edge, some hanging dizzyingly over the abyss. From above, it looks like a medieval mirage clinging to a volcanic blade. From below, it feels almost impossible. Castelfollet isn't just a village. It's a breathtaking act of defiance against gravity. Rising from the sands of the Gobi Desert, Jiayuguan Pass is the westernmost fortress of the Great Wall, where ancient China ended and the unknown began. Built in the 14th century during the Ming Dynasty, this gateway was once feared as the mouth of hell. Exiles passed through it, never to return. What's uncanny? Legend says the architect calculated the exact number of bricks needed. When finished, only one brick was left over, still resting on the gate today. Jiayuguan wasn't just a fortress, it was a psychological threshold between civilization and wilderness. Stand at the pass, and you'll feel the wind carry whispers of traders, soldiers, and exiles lost to time. Imagine an island smaller than 2 soccer fields, yet home to over 500 people. Welcome to Santa Cruz del Islote, off the Caribbean coast of Colombia. There are no cars, no police, no hospital, and not even a cemetery. The dead are taken to a nearby island. Homes are so tightly packed that neighbors can pass a cup of coffee through their windows. Streets are just narrow paths, barely wide enough to walk two abreast. Despite its size, the island has a school, a church, and a single power generator that runs a few hours each night. Santa Cruz isn't just an island, it's a floating village where space is scarce, but community is endless. Tucked high above the Tarragona province in Catalonia, Sirrana is a village frozen in medieval time, clinging to a sheer limestone cliff with panoramic views of the Prades Mountains. It was the last Moorish village in Catalonia to fall during the Christian reconquest, and legend says the Moorish queen leapt from the cliffs on horseback rather than be captured. Her horse's hoofprint is said to be carved in stone. Today, Sirrana is a haven for climbers and dreamers alike, with world-class cliff climbing and sunset views that seem to stop time. Its stone alleys, Romanesque church, and ruins whisper forgotten battles, a place where history clings to the rock face. Tucked away in the Cyclades, Milos is unlike any other Greek island. A surreal blend of lunar landscapes, rainbow cliffs, and ancient secrets. It was here that the famous Venus de Milo statue was discovered, now living in the Louvre but forever echoing the island's ancient grace. Explore Sarakinico Beach, where white volcanic rock forms wave-like cliffs so otherworldly, astronauts train there. Milos also hides colorful fishing villages like Klima, with rainbow houses right on the sea, doors opening straight to the water. On Milos, nature is an artist, and every cliff, cave, and cove tells a story millions of years in the making. Each destination you've just discovered is only a single piece of the Earth's breathtaking puzzle. So many strange, beautiful, and hidden places still await your eyes. If this journey moved you, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with your fellow explorers and dreamers. Join us at Wonders of Earth 360 as we unlock more places that go beyond imagination in the videos to come.